Today we're going on a taco tour here in Los Angeles. I got some recommendations from friends who love their tacos, and these are all spots I've never tried before. Today's adventure is sponsored by Turo, which is how I have this car, but more on that later. Usually we'd be going on a taco adventure at night, but because we're hitting up a few spots, more than one today, we're gonna start a little early. They see me rolling. All right, okay, so I'll stop messing around. Guess who's here? Oh my gosh! Are you Doug? I love you guys' YouTube channel. DJ's friend. I love you. I'm DJ's friend. Consome with carne. Thank you. All right, guys, we are here to get some birria tacos. I was super excited to come here and try because they have goat birria, but they ran out.
Chivo suave? Chivo, I sold out.
Really? But that's okay because we can still get the beef and I know it's still gonna be delicious. The soft taco is $2.75, crunchy is $3, and then here are the rest.
That on the side.
I got my tacos. Look how good they look. Oh yeah, perfect golden color. Look how crunchy that looks. Can you guys hear this? Oh yeah, oh yeah. You guys ready for this? Here we go, here we go. Oh my gosh. Get that nice and juicy. It's like a little taco spoon. What? This is an insanely crunchy, crispy taco shell. It is so good. It's perfectly fried. The meat inside is tender. Oh. They didn't have lengua either. Damn, they are out of stuff. That's how popular it is. I guess people really came this morning. I got some of this mild salsa here. That salsa is amazing. It just adds a whole another level of freshness to the bite. Okay, so last bite with some of this broth right here. I'm ascending to taco heaven. I know we're eating a lot today, but should I get another one? I ordered another one because I forgot to get the queso tacos with the cheese. And now look at that, y'all. Look at that extra layer. Oh, creaminess right there. Yes, yes. And then this time I got the habanero salsa, so it's a little bit more spicy. Here we go. That is so spicy. That is indeed habanero salsa, y'all. Why did I get that one? It's so spicy. Get the queso tacos. The way the cheese just wraps around the juicy meat and adds a layer of creamy chewiness to it is just mwah. For some reason, it feels even juicier with the cheese, which is amazing. I'm gonna dip in some of this broth, extra broth. Wow, look at that. Oh, it's dripping. Messy but delicious. I think what is so good about this particular location is the crunchy shell, the way it's holding up its texture with all that juice and meaty goodness inside. And I feel like they got the perfect meat ratio down. Like every bite is meaty with a little bit of crunch and some cheese. It's just really well done. If you need a meat top up, woo, look at that. Consomme is so beefy and hearty. Insanely flavorful, but not too salty, so you can still just drink the whole thing. It's kind of insane because this is only $3, and you guys saw how much meat is inside of here. They really packed this little cup. A little explosion of meaty flavors. Incredible.
We knew this.
Cheers. Ooh, that crunch.
Okay.
Wow.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
This is a cabeza. So it's super like soft and delicate. It's good.
Dude, these crunchy tacos are insane.
Get the queso tacos. If you like chewier meat, fattier meat, get the cabeza. They're out of lengua, but maybe next time when we come, they'll have all of that and the goat. Okay, I hope when you guys come, they have actual birria for you to try. Either way, the beef is just so good. Y'all, that was chef's kiss, so good. So I actually don't have a car. I know. I came from New York, and then the parking, and then the insurance, and the driving, it's a lot. But with Turo, I can rent a car whenever I want one or need one. Turo is the world's largest car sharing marketplace. You can choose from an extraordinary selection of over 1,400 makes and models. You can rent any car you want, whenever you want it, and with hosts all around the world. US, UK, Canada, France, Australia. You got fancier cars, classic cars, EVs, or this Kia Soul. I think this is more my vibe. It's so cute. Also really easy pickup and drop off. My host was nearby, so I was able to rent this right away. If you're flying in from somewhere, skip the rental counter at hundreds of airports around the United States and coordinate with your host through the app. I actually messaged my host in advance, asked questions, and was able to pick this up in a parking lot. Very easy. Turo is perfect for your weekend getaways, city trips, or day adventures like today. Click the link in my description or scan QR code to book a car through Turo. For someone like me, it's so nice just to have an option to rent a car when I want one. I've also seen people rent out vans and trucks and then having a picnic in the back. So cute. With that said, let's head out to the next spot. Dos tacos de camarón. We are at our second spot, and it's actually super close to the first spot. Went ahead, just reparked and walked down. So this place is known for their shrimp tacos. I'm such a shrimp seafood girly. When you come here, you can sit inside. It's actually quite big. There's a lot of tables. I don't want to film too much because there's other people there, but we also found this area outside where you can kind of sit along the wall, and it's so spacious. We went ahead and ordered 2 shrimp tacos, and a lot of reviews said we had to get the Poseidon, which is a seafood tostada. Hand for comparison. Wait, can I have a regular hand?
I have a normal hand.
That's so big. Tacos de camarón is here with slices of avocado in this crispy shell. It is extra crispy, guys. You can kind of see the inside. It is filled. It's like stuck onto the tacos. Whoa. I never had a seafood taco like this before. So the inside is actually potatoes with tomatoes and onions. When you bite into it, it's mushy and creamy, and then you bite into little bits and pieces of shrimp in there for that little chewiness. And of course, the crunchy outer shell and so much of that fresh, good tomato sweetness on top with avocado, pairing well with the savoriness of the filling. Perfect balance of texture. Wow. Whenever I think about a shrimp taco, I'm always thinking, okay, it's taco shell, shrimp, maybe some slaw on top. But this is just such a different shrimp tacos I've never tasted before, and it is delicious.
It's so creamy. It's like creamy and crispy at the same time.
A lot of people say you can't come here unless you also get the Poseidon, which is their seafood tostada. It's a mountain of seafood. All right, let's see what's inside. You got shrimp. Ooh, you got, look at this big piece of octopus right there. Actually, there's so many pieces. You got onions, tomatoes, cilantro. They did not shy away from the toppings, y'all. Let's get some lime on this baby. Ooh. Oh man, the spice is no joke. It's got a real kick, so much that I can feel myself almost starting to sweat. I think the best word to describe is very, very fresh. But what's really coming through right now is the heat from the aqua chile. Oh my gosh, and look how much octopus is on top. Really great ceviche.
The extra lime.
Extra lime. Guys, it's spicy.
It's spicy.
I think if you're visiting LA, definitely come on the street because you can get Birria tacos, and then you can come over here to get some seafood tacos. Also, when we were walking here, we passed by Mariscos Jalisco, which is a very, very, very popular restaurant. There are so many people lining up outside. So if you guys want to try both for comparison, you can do that too. Really good for 12 bucks. We have arrived at our next spot. This is Avenue 26. It's recommended to me by my friend. He says this is the place to go to if you went out downtown LA or Little Tokyo and you're looking for a spot to eat. Maybe you have brunchies or you just finished an event and you're looking for somewhere late night that's open, then this is the place to go. So they're open until 2:30 a.m. and sometimes 3:30 a.m. on the weekends. Apparently they have good toppings and they're known to have potatoes. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah.
3 al pastor, or 4 al pastor, and 2 buche.
That looks amazing. Gracias. Oh, I want this giant one. Yeah. Onions. You already know I love my grilled onion. Biscuits. Ooh, look at this, look at this. Radish. Bucket, you guys. It's in a bucket. Oh my, that looks incredible. Y'all, these big ladles, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, just, oh, yeah.
We got 4 tacos, we got the buche al pastor, and we also got the asada, and I just had to load it up with toppings. I love onions, and look at this. Don't worry guys, I already wiped my hands. Giant piece of onions, grilled to perfection right here. I feel like the signature thing about Avenue 26 is you get a potato. It's perfect. Ooh, with some of that pickled onion. Whoa, that is so tender. The al pastor meat is tender, it's chunky, a nice little chew when you bite into it. That is meaty. I want to try the buche because I've never had buche before. You can see like the stomach parts. Okay, get some onion in there, pickles in there. Yeah, perfect little taco. Here we go. So the buche is a lot chewier. Basically, if you ever had intestine before, it has that like chewy snappiness to it. I like the extra bounce to the meat, and there's an extra saltiness to it. I don't think it's everyone's cup of tea. Hi guys, what do you think of the buche? It feels like cartilage when you bite into it. It's a lot saltier, but they did say they had better buche elsewhere. The asada is a little bit tough, but it is very flavorful. If I was drunk, oh, this one tastes amazing. This one, I think this is like a super great spot to grab and go tacos if you're just craving it. If you want something fast, that's gonna hit the spot. This is it. I love the toppings. I love the different salsas. And the al pastor is definitely the best one. If you're adventurous, go ahead and try the buche. Janelle and Doug said it's like cartilage. But one thing's for sure, they do load up your little tacos. Props to them for just grilling that a whole onion and just chopping it up into big pieces like that. We're at our next stop here in Sonoratown in downtown LA. FYI, the parking is horrendous here. It is very difficult to find parking. Also, excuse the music. I'm sitting in the back. The music's a little loud. I hope you guys can hear me. Sonoratown is known for their house-made tortilla, and you can see right here, it's super thin and delicate and yet firm at the same time. And another signature thing about this place is their charred scallions. I mean, look how beautiful that looks. I'm gonna take a bite of the steak tacos and a bite of these scallions. Oh my god, that's so good. That meat is so dang flavorful. It's got the perfect chew, cooked perfectly. Some scallions in there, let's go. That tortilla is worth coming here on its own. Slightly doughy, a nice little chew. Also, the onion gives you this extra smoky flavor to the whole bite. I'm gonna dip it in some of this salsa right here. That salsa, so good. This place is fire. That was one of the best steak tacos I've ever had. I know, big claim. And of course, the star of the show here is that thin tortilla, not falling apart. It's literally holding everything in, even though it is so thin. I also got a cabeza taco. If they don't have lengua, I usually get cabeza because I like the tenderness of the meat. It's a little bit fattier. They really packed this cabeza one. Look at that. There's so much meat in here. Look how tender that looks. Ooh, my this cabeza tacos. Let's go. Ooh, what the heck? That was insane. That meat just pulled apart so beautifully and melted in my mouth. Like on the first bite, I was thinking, this is insane. This place is one of the more popular places on our list today, and I can see why. It's also a little bit pricier than the other places, and honestly, for a good reason. You can just taste each bite is quality. I'm gonna be dreaming about this cabeza taco. Honestly, I know the steak is the one that everybody talks about, but the cabeza is the one that I would go back for. It almost tastes like when you cook oxtail meat and it's been like stewing in that pot and it just falls off the bones. It's that tender. Next up is their Sonoran style taco with chorizo. Look at this giant piece of chorizo right there. So much spice in here. A little bit saltier too. But the texture is definitely more bouncy, more chewy. I also love the way the shreds of cabbage adds a little bit of crunch to each bite. Last bite. I'm like scraping the plate clean right now. I don't want to miss any meat. Okay guys, I'm outside. That was so good. I'm so sorry it was so loud in there. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but if not, I'll add subtitles. That was genuinely, I want to be careful when I say the best spot. That was one of the best spots I've tried recently. This place and the Birria place are definitely top contenders for me. I felt like this taco place, the meat really speaks for itself. Like you didn't really need to add all the additional salsas and stuff, but when you did, it was like a flavor bomb. But seriously, everything was so good. And the tortilla, the way it just delicately, softly wrap the meat. It's so good that they even sell it. So you can buy the smaller ones or you can buy the regular size one at the front. The cabeza taco, that I can say was one of the best cabeza tacos I've ever had. The meat was so tender. It literally fell apart. It was like melting in my mouth. With the fork, you just kind of shred it apart. I've been thinking about that one for a very long time. I gotta walk back to the car. Once again, street parking, very difficult to find parking here. Street parking or parking lots. Parking lots start at $20 though. Not worth it. Parking lot. A celebration for our parking lot. Alright y'all, we're at our next spot. Now this spot is a Michelin Bib Gourmand recommended 2 years in a row. It is in Highland Park, which is one of my favorite areas. It's such a vibe here and it's very popular. There's actually a lot of people right now. This is their handmade blue corn tortilla pressed to order with a layer of this queso right here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this is their trio exclusive, the pollo with black beans. All right, let's go ahead and take a bite of this. This is insane. I've never had tacos like this before. That is so flavorful. That is so good. Do you see that layer of cheese right there? It adds a nice creaminess. And then as you bite more into it, you taste the graininess from the black beans. And also this blue corn tortilla has a nice little like crisp and crunch to it. So good. Amazing. Yeah, that's good. That cheese is so crunchy. If you love beans, definitely get that one. I'm glad I got the trio because I don't think I would have ordered the chicken. So the next trio exclusive is the chorizo one. Look at the color on that chorizo. It's giving flaming hot red. And then look at this little cheese skirt. Just want to crisp that off. It's like a cheese cracker. I'm gonna add some of this hibiscus onion on there. Here we go. Chorizo's got a little bit more of this like dark burnt taste to it. I love the softness of the potatoes. So my favorite part of the chorizo taco is actually not even the chorizo. It's the potatoes inside. Do you guys see that? The little potatoes inside. When you bite into it, it is so soft and creamy. It kind of just melts onto your mouth. I would have to say, I think I like the chicken one more than the chorizo, but I'm gonna have my friend try it.
Better with more chorizo, less potato.
Really? I like the potatoes. I think the potato is what makes it awesome.
I think the chorizo's spice is what makes it.
Really? I'm actually not getting a lot of like savoriness from the chorizo, but more the texture of the potato is really making me happy. Now it's time for their ranchero asada taco. The meat color is almost the same as the chorizo right there, so I was a little bit confused at first, but then if you look into it, you can see the chunks of meat there. See that? Wow. And also, I know the cheese looks crispy outside, but once you bite into it, it's like this creamy white layer along the blue tortilla. It's tripping.
Yep.
I'm tasting a lot of lime. They use a lot of lime in here. Good steak, well cooked, a little bit limey. And of course, I think what's good about this place is the cheese with the tortilla. The texture, the combo of like the chewy tortilla and then the crispy cheese here. That kind of all of it together just brings a good steak taco to the next level. And that's what you have here.
What?
Hibiscus onion by itself, delicious. I've never had anything like this before. Oh, yummy. Sweet. And because it's the weekend, they have weekend specials. This is their barbacoa. Oh my gosh, look at that. Looks amazing. And it comes with a consomme right here. Look at that. Dorados. I love that. Oh, look at that. I'm like, how do I eat this? Should I just hold it? Oh, guys, it's gonna get messy. Oh, it's so crisp. It's so crispy. Look at that. Look at the way the tortilla is rolled up and crisp. Whoa, that is stuffed with meat. This one's okay. I see why I need the consomme with it because the meat inside is actually a little bit dry. So go ahead and dip that in and just see if that adds more moisture to it. Yeah, it needs the broth. I definitely like the consomme at the Birria place better. This one is much more lighter, a little bit more watery. I think it's made with chickpeas and it's different. It's a weekend special. So I think if I come back here, I would definitely get the asada tacos and the pollo one. And also I can see why they were Michelin Bib Gourmand recommended. You can tell that there's a lot of care in the ingredients and also the quality and just the way it looks. It's more expensive than the other taco places. I think you are paying for the ingredients and also the specialty of the chef. And definitely, I would say out of all the spots we visited, one of the prettier tacos we have. Okay, so I just finished. I thought it was very good. It's definitely a super cool combination, and I've never seen tacos like that with the blue tortilla and the queso skirt. The flavors are more complex. The ingredients, you can tell they put a lot of thought into it. You can tell that the chef really cares about his tacos. Is it a place that I would go back to all the time? Probably not. It's not what I would be craving all the time. However, if somebody was visiting LA and they wanted to try good tacos and wanted to try something a little bit different, I would definitely take them here. Do I recommend eating that much tacos all in one day? No. But was it still delicious? Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's taco tour. It was nice to flex my little driving muscles. Just kidding, it was kind of stressful for me. Anyways, let me know in the comments below which of the tacos that we tried today would you love to try. And also if you guys have any recommendations, I have a whole list of other places that we didn't get to visit and we didn't even get to go to West LA yet. So maybe we save that for the next time. Thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up and I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go return this car. I will miss you, Kia Soul. Ta-da! Return. But let me tell you, driving LA is not for the weak. And with that, see you next time.